So long time no see. Speaking. So you haven't seen me in a while, and I'm going to give a little bit of an update before we jump into what I want to do today's video on, or this current video on. So I've been missing since last September. This is currently, I think we're the 11th of March now. And so we've had quite a sad few months. Both my parents have died in the space of 4.5 months of each other. They both had terminal illnesses, but my mom did pass away suddenly, and my dad passed away from his cancer at the start of February, early February. So we're only just a month over my dad's passing now. I don't even think that we're fully in the nitty-gritty of it all just yet. But I've had quite a traumatic time with it. I am seeking counseling, so I'm making sure that I'm getting the help that I need. But what I really wanted to do, and I woke up this morning thinking I want to do this. I want to get back into making some book videos. I know I kind of started, and then my whole world was flipped upside down. So we're going to jump back into some book and reading vlogs. Really kick that off for me now. So let me see. I haven't actually read a whole book since Onyx Storm, which was in January. And since then I've picked up many a book, and I haven't been able to see it through, or have been bothering me. And I kind of realized that while everything was going on, and I was, again, like I said, my world was flipped completely upside down. It was a reading slump that maybe was kicked off by Onyx Storm because I enjoyed it so much. So I've been trying to pick up every kind of book that I had on Kindle Unlimited, and nothing was sticking. I was getting to, I think one of the books I got almost 70% through, and I just was like, no, I don't care anymore, so I'm sending this back. Until I kept hearing about this particular book, and I went on Amazon to just to sort of read some more reviews on it, and I just wanted to see if it would be something that would interest me. It was something outside of my normal genre, so I thought that might be a good way to lean. Then I seen that the price point of the hardback was very cheap, and I was somehow managing to get a special edition. Well, I'm not even sure it's a special edition. The edges are just sprayed, but it's unusual to be able to find that for delivery to Ireland anyway. So I picked it up, I ordered it, and when it arrived, I kind of read the first few pages and kind of thought, this seems interesting. This seems a little bit outside of what I was choosing to read, which was annoying me, and it wasn't holding my attention. There were kind of things that was, predictable, and all the things that make you kind of go, I'm not going to finish this book. But I picked this up. This is what I ordered. Something that was different. I know it is actually touted as a sports romance, but it's not. It's far from it. I have about 20-ish% left, and I really want to get this over with today so that I can actually go and read Elsie Silver's new book, because that has been out a whole week, and I have it sitting on my Kindle, but I haven't I want to read it. I do enjoy Elsie Silver's writing a lot, so I do want to get into it. So today I decided that I needed to change things up a little bit. I have been having, for personal reasons, I've not been enjoying sitting in the main communal areas of the house, and I've been finding that there's a sense of security with familiarity of my room, and my room has now been associated with watching TV. Even though there's a TV here, but I don't turn it on. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and try get through the last of this. Page am I on? I'm on page 314, and that's the acknowledgements. We don't read that. And there's 434 pages. Okay, so there's 130 odd pages left to go. Goal for today is to finish this. I have my coffee here, right down there, and my water bottle, my favorite Stanley. I want to pop on some classical music, and we're going to get cracking on this, and hopefully get ourselves back into a habit of reading as opposed to turning the TV on, that kind of thing. So I will check back in later. I may actually get my camera the next time I go to, use the bathroom or something, so I'm not recording on the phone, because I'm not looking at the viewfinder as often as I'm looking at myself, thinking, wow, do I look like that? But I do. For the purpose of this video and actually getting it done, I wasn't putting makeup on. So we're going to get cracking on this, and I will check back in a little while. Hello. Today is a new day, and we are popping out for a bit. So as I said I would, I did finish The Favorites yesterday. It was very good. I enjoyed it, and considering how long it took me to actually get through the book, it was one that I wanted to see out in the end. I didn't get bored with how long it was taking me to read it, which was kind of happening with some of the other books. Like, I just wanted them to end. Today, not today, I'm going to tell you what I rated it. I rated it 4 stars. And I'm going to give you an unpopular opinion, right? I docked it a whole star because we got 80% of the way through that book before the author mentioned Taylor Swift. Now, I like her music, but I'm not obsessed with the woman, okay? I think I might be a little too old to be doing that kind of thing. But I just don't think that everything in the bookish arena needs to be related back to Taylor Swift. In this one, in fairness, it didn't really need a full star to be docked from it because of it. She only mentioned her twice, and it was only one of her songs, so it wasn't like it was like obvious that she was a full-fledged Swiftie. But I do think I do believe that authors are using it as a method to make people really love the book. I guess maybe it's polarizing because I'm docking a star for the mere mention of it. I know there was another book there a while ago that and I can't even remember what book it was, but at the start of every chapter was a different Taylor Swift song, and I just was like, absolutely not. And I think I got to maybe chapter 8, and I then proceeded to check all the start of every other chapter, and sure enough, yeah. And I went, no, absolutely not. I closed that book and I said, I'm never reading that. So that's why I just don't want things to be likened, or there's no need to mention her. It's the same way I think I have the same issue with Taylor Swift being mentioned in books, or a load of Taylor Swift songs being on playlists that I never listen to, so I don't really know why that part irritates me. But it is a plot for authors to actually pull in readers. I really do feel that way about it. I'm on the phone obviously because I don't have a mount for the camera in the car, but I have been craving a salad, and I'm tired of ordering. Well, I've been craving salads, and I'm tired of getting like takeaway deliveries because they're so expensive now. So I'm going to the supermarket. I'm going to get that. I might pop into the chemist and get some more of my eye cream if it's on offer, and then I might get a cheeky Starbucks on the way out. So and then I think when I come home, I think what I'm going to do is employ the same method I did yesterday, which was not allowing any screen time until 6 p.m. Because that allowed me to get fully into like the remainder of that book. And then at 6 p.m. I watched a vlog while I was getting ready for bed, and then I actually just put on one of those ambience videos and then finished the book out. And it was about 8 when I finished the book. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do the exact same thing today, because that really did help me kind of like knuckle down and read it properly. Because up until yesterday, I'd pick the book up and I'd read maybe 2 or 3 chapters because they were so short. And then my concentration would go to something else, and I would close the book and then go back to the TV or something. I've been obsessed with YouTube lately. I've always loved YouTube, but I'm extremely obsessed with it now. I think it's because it's suiting my attention span, but I do really want to return to normal. I think that attention span has actually been affecting my sleep too. I think that's part of the problem. Green light. So that's why we normally get deliveries. So with that in mind, we need to, going forward, we need to basically make sure that I'm actually getting enough for the week, and proper food as well. I also really need to pee, so hopefully it won't take me too long going home. Wow, there were so many people in there, and the queues were all down the shop. Unbelievable. I really do wonder, like, are they giving stuff away? They're not. The prices are still going up. So it's not like there's special hours in the day where they're selling things a lot more cheaply. Right, I'm actually headachy after that. You don't like being up there. Come on, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. People that have not learned how to park should choose to park like well away from other cars. That's where you learn. All right. So it is a fair bit later than the last clip that you've seen there, but I just wanted to finish out this video by letting you know that I did finish Wild Side rather, and I gave it 3 stars. I'm just going to pull up if I can. I haven't fully got the hang of Fable just yet, so Wild Side, I'll start with a couple of things I find most people are having an issue with, which is the wrestling. I'm not having an issue with that. I don't really care really either way. 3 stars for me because it was a little disappointing, to be honest. I love Elsie Silver, but that didn't feel like an Elsie Silver book. The 2 characters, Reese and Tabitha, they're in the other books, but they're nothing like they are in the other books. It's almost like a complete personality transplant. So yeah, 3 stars. I enjoyed it. It was just fine. It's definitely not the best of what Elsie Silver's done. And like I said, it didn't feel like she even wrote that book. I enjoyed it just fine. But yeah, the Rose Hill series has been more miss than hit for me. So that's that. So I'm going to close out this video now. I've got the camera flashing at me because it needs charging. And yeah, I'm going to get this video up and hopefully get back in the swing of things. Talk to you again.